So I have totally had weird things I've manifested before, right? Like problems, like a health issue or something weird comes up in your life and you're like, how did that happen to me? I'm like practicing law of attraction all the time and I got such good vibes going on. And then I usually come to the idea that that thing just didn't happen to me, but I actually manifested that. Not that I was a match to something bad, but that I had like some sort of big desire, it's some sort of big goal. I wanted to be a certain way and I wasn't moving in that direction. So I manifested a problem that made the situation bad enough to finally give me the motivation to actually do the work. So today's Abraham-Hicks quote is like just along that vibe. It's not necessary for you to exacerbate your contrast with struggle in order to get into a higher place. It's not necessary to suffer. It's not necessary to suffer in order to give birth to desire. But when you have suffered and you have given birth to a desire, so what? You've got a desire. Turn your attention to the desire. Think about where you're going and never mind where you've been. Don't spend any more time justifying any of that other stuff. So when stress happens, right? What is this contrast? Contrast and suffering and these problems or things that are stressful in our lives are the things that give us birth to a desire. If we had no contrast, if we had no problems in our life, how would we give birth to a brand new desire, something you want, a new goal? So oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes, right before we decide that we want something, we go through something. And so a lot of people then will get caught up on the what happened to me and push against and be confused or be angry or, just feel like this is the world. And then now the attention is all on fighting or not liking the thing, the crappy thing that got you along to want something new, bigger, and better. And so we need to just move past all of that because that stress, that contrast had a function to help you give birth to a desire. Now you ditch that stuff and you turn into the direction of the desire, which is, okay, that's what I want. Isn't it nice to know what I want? So many people don't know what they want. So isn't it nice that I now know what I want? And then I can take a deep breath and start finding what that feels like. Start finding what that feels like. What would it feel like to achieve that? And in the imagination and in the thinking about it, we conjure up those feelings, and that's how we energetically move there. And then things start happening, unfolding. The path lights up, and then now we have the desire. But don't be fooled, because as soon as you achieve your goal, you are now at a different place in life. And so now you're likely immediately going to have a new desire and a new desire. And that's how growth happens. Anyways, I hope that is helpful today. Have a wonderful day, week, whatever. And I'll see you around. Bye.